So when we look at people who come with addiction issues, when you remove the drugs or the alcohol or whatever the person is using, they're sitting with these emotions, the unresolved emotions. We see depression, which is tendencies of kapha, isolation, lethargic. When we look at people who are anxious, the vata mind is just, just going back and forth, so much movement. And those that come with a lot of heat in their mind, that aggressive, that nature, that drive people away in relationships. One of the things we do is we integrate and we incorporate certain practices and share with them how they can reduce some of these tendencies. If you can discuss the tools I've mentioned, like how does meditation help, how does diet help, how does pranayam, which is a huge part. So maybe share some examples of different pranayam that can help kapha, pitta and vata. I think that would be very helpful.
I think first of all we need to address, which you spoke very eloquently already about, that behind all of this is emotions.
Yes.
It's a whole world emotions, and Ayurveda has a system, a map, how it works with them. The basic ones you already mentioned. It's a fear and anger. They are very close to each other.
Yes.
And then they go to the sadness, part of which would be depression.
Yes.
But the worst really is disgust, which is a combination of fear, anger, depression, sadness, and all of that, all of the negative ones. And what it comes to is that we make choices for ourselves that hurt us in all areas of our life. And the way out of it is to recognize, first to have a will, to recognize that this is what we are doing ourselves, and therefore we have the power to change it. If we have the power to hurt ourselves, we have the power to help ourselves. It cannot work otherwise. So the decision that I want to help myself, I want to feel better, I want to do good things for myself, I want to support myself, is the number one position that I have seen that makes the world of difference. Also, whether the practices that people do for themselves, all that you have mentioned, will have really long-lasting good effect or not. It's a decision, and then one has to stand there out of this place and do the practice to have the benefit. So it's all about focus, but to get the benefit, your mind needs to be in a calm place. We already talked about. So whatever supports sattva, and sattva is all about natural. So it's natural breathing, it's natural perceptions, it's natural activities, things that are normal, it's natural thoughts, and it's natural feelings. It's all of this together. Is actually doing something that will bring me the feeling that I am okay as I am, will restore this feeling. And all these practices from yoga and in Ayurveda, whether it's oil massage that gives you a feeling I'm taken care of and I'm protected, I'm fine. The breathing that releases and soothes your anxiety or your anger or your disturbance or your confusion, that gives you for a second just a feeling, I am okay, everything is okay, I don't need to think, I don't need to figure anything out. For a moment, just to be is enough. They have tremendous power. And of course, the master, the top of the hill, the peak, is meditation. Because that's like taking a vacuum cleaner and taking a huge sweep and cleaning your mind of everything that does not belong there and everything putting in order. And then your heart and then your body and everything feels, it feels good, it feels in line.